I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next retro review. Today I'm looking at the Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus with Minimus Ambus, and this is the Ultra Magnus that is based on, I think, the first IDW rendition of him. I think. I haven't read all of IDW, so I bury behind on that, and trying to find everything is a little expensive. But still, very cool. Really do love this version of Ultra Magnus. Kept it since I got it. Just absolutely amazing figure. But we will first take a look at Minimus Ambus. And here he is. And if you don't know, like, I do know a little bit of the background, even though I haven't read it, but Minimus Ambus is like one of many smaller Transformers who have controlled a Ultra Magnus body to keep the spirit of Ultra Magnus alive in a way, because the original Ultra Magnus had died or something like that. But yeah, so here he is in his vehicle mode. You can see it's white, a little bit of green, Autobot symbol there, and here you can see everything at the bottom. But still, very cool. Really nice detailing on that. Absolutely love that. No wheels, but he does sit very nicely. You can slide him across everywhere. And real quick transformation. We want to separate the arms. Separate the arms. We're going to unfold. It's very tight. Oh, very tight. Unfold the legs. Whoops. And that has been a problem on mine recently. Unfold, and then we take this part, and it's on a double hinge. We want to get that to come down and snap in just like that. And there we have Minimus Ambus in robot mode. And here you can see face sculpt. Very cool. Looks really nice. Love that green, the red eyes, all that white and green. Really, really nicely done. Articulation, head doesn't move. Arm is on a ball joint here, so we do get spin, comes out that far. Nothing for a waist. Leg is on a ball joint, so kicks forward that far. Kicks back only about that far. Only comes out about that far. And due to transformation, we have full knee movement. So, yeah, very cool on that. So, put him away. He'll come in later, and we'll take a look at the main event, and that is Ultra Magnus vehicle mode. And yeah, he is his transport truck. I have both weapons on in his storage mode already. Got his missile racks right here. Looks very cool. Absolutely love it. Like, you can still store like 2 small vehicles and down here and up here, so depending on the size, you could have 4 vehicles on him. So really cool on that. But yeah, he does roll very nicely. We got wheels here and wheels here, and yeah, just all that red, blue, and white. Some nice details here. A little bit of silver right there. And yeah, he's got 2 different types of guns that just peg in here. There we go. Yeah, one is sort of more of like a machine gun type, like a heavy machine gun. And then this one is a little closer to his blaster. So very nice on that. Very, very cool molds. Yeah. And you can see the bottom. And yeah, this one, like, I know a lot of people have an issue with waffling and empty spaces. Like, these had so much more than what we're getting now. Honestly. But still, very cool. Very, very cool. In front of the truck, nice black windows. There's more stylized type of truck. Silver on the smokestacks. That big, big grill with the Autobot symbol right there. Some yellow within this silver. Just looking very nice. Yeah. No paint on the rims, unfortunately, but that's alright. So the nice thing is this does not come apart to transform. It is all one transformation, which is how I like Ultra Magnus. I'm not big on the inner robot design. I prefer it like how it was in the cartoon in the 86 movie, where it was all just one transformation into one robot. So that's me personally. Anybody else that likes the other way, that's fine. That's cool. That's all for them. But what we're going to do is we're going to remove these, set them off to the side, and now I'm going to separate these pieces. So rotate them up. Let me raise you up a bit. Open these up, and we want to separate these, and there's just a tab right there that they tab into, so bring that down. And now we can untab and get in here and sort of pull apart as pulling up, sort of on both sides, to get this piece out. And this does go in there very nicely, like really well, actually. I wonder if actually... Okay. Let's bring these feet out of the way. That might be part of an issue here. There we go. So I think if we do... Yeah, we do this. And then we can separate this from there. I thought I got all the dust, but apparently not. So with these, whoops, want to, yeah, and they tab into each other with tabs here, but we want to rotate the thighs down, and then these are going to come around. We want to make sure that they do come around the right way. It just sort of tabs in right there. Same thing with this one. And why is that one being a problem? There we go. And these we can push in. That did not sound good. I don't like the way that sounded. Okay. There we go. So in these, we're going to tab in there and tab in on the side. Same thing here. And tab in on that side. Then we can bring the foot forward. Just like that. Now these pieces, I'm going to rotate them up like this. Bring them around. And then this is going to tab in right there. So yeah, it's a slot here, tab there. Just like that. And that part came out. Now, leave that like that. Want to separate the... Let me bring you up so you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. So, separate, bring them down. Now, what we're going to do, push this down and up, And then bring this around. And with that around like that, this will come down, and there's 2 tabs there. You're going to tab in, just like that. Then we can bring this up. It'll sit like that. Now we can bring the arms around the rest of the way, just like this. We're going to push it. Push it up. And then we want to take this part, bring it up on that double hinge to expose the fists. Well, same thing on this side. Push it up. Bring this up. Just like that. The final bit we want to do is we're going to open this up. Bring up the head. The hinge on mine is pretty tight. We can close it, close this up, and then this will come up and tab in just like that. And there we have Ultra Magnus. Again, very cool. Definitely one of my favorites. I do like the way this guy looks. His head is a bit small, but still very Ultra Magnus style head. Autobot symbol front and center, all that silver, blue and red. I like the look of the chest. It's more stylized. You can see the yellow lights sticking out from the truck cab. Long stacks on his arm, well, on his arms. Red and silver here, and the feet. Articulation with this guy, the head only rotates. Can't really look up and down other than using the hinge. Arms move all the way around, and get this out of the way, and we've got that much out. We've got bicep, just slightly over 90 for the elbow. No wrist, but the fingers do open. No waist, which is unfortunate, but we do get forward that far. Like I said, all my joints are very tight. Back that far. Full Van Damme. Thigh rotation, and 90 for the knee. And then the feet can move in and out that far, and nothing for an ankle. It does have like an angular cut, so there is that. But with Minimus Ambus, since he is the little bot that controls Ultra Magnus, what we do, I'm going to open this up again, and you can see there's a little seat in there. And I love the like all the little screens and details, buttons and stuff like that. Just looks really cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to angle his legs, bring his arms out, and we're going to bring him in. And his legs go there. And now just get him in there properly, and you can see he's got holes in his hands. There are actual little posts in there. You get them into his hands, so he is essentially controlling this body. So it is, you got to get everything just right. And we can close this up, bring the head back down, and you can also, and then close this up. You can also see it fills in that empty space. So very cool on that. Now his weapons. First option that I want to show off is we're going to take this, plug it into here. Take these, plug them in to here. And then open up the hand, and this just sort of goes in Actually, I think it goes in like this. Close his hand, and there he has sort of a hammer. So, yeah, it's definitely different. But not how I like to display it. For one, Ultra Magnus has to have his missile launchers on the sides of his arms. So that finishes that look. And with the weapons, this is an unfortunate thing in my opinion. From what I understand, the Takara edition fixed it, but like it just sort of sits in there. There's no tab or anything that helps hold it in. It just, what holds it in is you close up the hand, and that's supposed to hold it in, but once those get loose, that can come out very, very easily. So it's really just getting that in there, closing the hand around it properly, because the fingers are shaped in a way for that. And there he is holding his weapons. So, yeah. So all in all, like I said, it's still one of my favorite figures of Ultra Magnus. Of course, the 86 Studio Series tops it, in my opinion, but this is still a great, great Magnus. Highly recommend it if you find it, at a garage sale, at a five and dime store, anywhere that is going to have a used copy, and you see it, definitely pick it up. It's a great figure. Plus, it follows the storyline that IDW had with him and the and Minimus Ambus. So, still, definitely highly recommend if you can find it for a good price. But yeah, so that's going to be it for me on this retro review. As always, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Join my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. And I will see you all later.